Fire the intro!
Ichi Studios!
It's Blue Pop time!
Welcome to BluePopStream. I'm Super Ichi, and today I'm checking out the Voice of Cards demo. I have always respected Yoko Taro as a well-known and very talented game developer, but the Nier games have not really been my flavor, so you can imagine how surprised when I see Yoko Taro in charge of a card-type RPG, which has always been more of my flavor. So I'm going to give this demo a try. This game comes out next week. Alright, let's see what options we got. Oops. Like how even the menus cards. Oh, pushing the A button shovels it more. That's cute. Any button. I like that.
Good afternoon. Or should I say evening? Morning. Morning? At any rate, I'm the game master.
Just like Professor Oak in Pokemon Gold is like, what time is it?
Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards.
Okay.
Which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on.
Why would I not?
I insist on it. However, as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well.
I like both.
Now then, are you ready? Let's begin.
Okay.
Welcome to Voice of Cards. You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here.
These are both kind of the same, but...
I am merely a witness to your exploits. Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one.
Oh, the cards are even the map? Interesting.
This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls. 3 white-clad adventurers have gathered here at the Queen's summons.
Okay.
Present yourselves, O faithful of the Ivory Order.
It starts off like many of the older Final Fantasies. Oh, I have a figure. Okay.
From upon her throne, the Queen regards the adventurers. So you are disciples of the Order.
I guess.
The youngest of the 3 steps forward. She holds herself with well-born grace.
I really like the aesthetic of this character design.
I am Winifred of the Ivory Order, Your Majesty, she says. I lead this fellowship.
There's no character voices? They're all the narrator?
She bows, glancing to her two companions.
That kind of sucks.
In response, the stern-looking one inclines his head and brusquely names himself Berwin.
I didn't have a name before. I named myself just now.
The older man is the picture of courtesy as he genuflects and introduces himself as Hedwyn.
Am I wrong, or do they all have Win in their name? The card tilts.
It is these three our story follows today. The Queen acknowledges the fellowship with a nod. In a soft voice, she explains her errand.
She is very white.
Someone has stolen the royal treasure. I bid you reclaim it. Under normal circumstances, I would entrust this to my soldiers, but I do not wish to spread thin my forces with the recent monster troubles. It seems the troubled queen has judged she can entrust this matter to none but the Ivory Order, beloved of the people and unmatchable in battle. It is our honor to serve you, your majesty, and thus the quest falls to the fellowship.
How do I know which one of them said that?
Short of any clues that could lead them to the culprit, however, they press the Queen for further information. The Fellowship asks the Queen what the royal treasure is. The Queen describes a bottle containing a certain liquid. Without it, she trails off, but the desperation in her voice suggests its loss could spell disaster for the kingdom.
Okay.
The Fellowship asks the Queen if she knows anything about the thief. The Queen says witnesses might be found at Nexton.
Can't
Usually,
not ask
one
that.
would expect recompense for this sort of undertaking. As demanding a reward would go against the tenets of the Ivory Order, you hold your tongue. The Queen, however, has already said she will reward the Fellowship with whatever they desire. It seems the royal treasure is just that important. Pray tarry no longer here. I await news of your success. The Fellowship bows and takes their leave.
Oh, world map? Head south to Nexton. Let's take a look at the menu. Okay. Oh, interesting. Neat. Going to assume everything is set up as it should be.
We can waste no time finding the treasure. Winifred strides toward town. Wait, cries Berwin, blocking Winifred's path.
Yeah, all three of them have Win in their name. I wonder if that's of any significance.
A monster.
Oh no!
You dare stand in our way? Hedwyn scowls at the foul creature. It lunges at the Fellowship.
Battle! This whole separate table. Oh. Okay. I don't know where anything is yet. Deal damage, heal, and pass. I mean, straightforward, I guess. I'm assuming the red crystals are health. That one has less. Okay, I'm correct. Number in red is HP. Attack is on the left. Defense is on the right. Okay. Generate 1 gem. I don't know what the gems are for. Oh, for spells, I guess? Cute. Add value of roll to attack and deal bolt damage. Nice. The card's just flipping around. Get one-shotted.
You did great.
And now we'll put the battle table away.
Winifred heaves a disgruntled sigh as she smooths her rumpled garb. Showing no signs of weariness from battle, Berwyn silently wipes the monster's ichor from his weapon. Hedwyn inspects the remains of their foe. The queen spoke true, he mutters, his face masked in contemplation.
Well, yeah, why would she lie?
Winifred gives a grim nod at his words. Mayhap the treasure's theft and the monster's behavior are connected somehow.
Everyone in this world acts like they've never seen a monster before.
First things first. The Fellowship needs to gather more information. To Nexton, they set their sights.
Oh no, I blew away the world. All pretty straightforward. Game. I was just about to say they're all pretty straightforward. Then game parlor. All right, play some card game. A card game, you say?
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
Okay. I have given the X-Men a sword. I have to sell my old shit.
Will that be all? The proprietor.
No, I got a whole fucking sequence of shit to do. That would be Microsoft telling me gaming services got updated. I don't have enough for the rings, though. Actually, do I have any items I can sell? Better not sell that. I don't have enough gold. I play Leave in defense mode. Oh. There's character stories? What does this do?
I'm too scared to leave town with all those monsters out there. The woman sighs.
You're carrying a knife!
Welcome to Nexton, hails a man. The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting.
Oh, great. Okay.
The Fellowship asks if he's heard anything about the theft of the royal treasure. The man's eyes widen. He leans close to Winifred and whispers something in her ear.
Welcome to Nixton.
Welcome.
Damn it! I was joking! Fuck! God damn it, man! I love that sound.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town.
I already did that. Say something interesting. How do I do those, though? Another woman with a knife!
Sits hunched over by the side of the road. Upon catching sight of the Fellowship, she calls out for their aid.
I need someone to stab!
I need you to take her to the nearby apothecary.
I pick her up. She stabs me.
Rushes to her and helps her up. Berwyn lifts the woman onto his back, and the Fellowship sets out in search of an apothecary.
The mage does nothing. Oh. Oh. What if I want to walk?
Apparently, there's a monster lurking around the outskirts of town stealing medicine, and only medicine.
That could be the thing.
Rumors claim the monster fled to the west.
I have unlocked man!
The man claims he saw a suspicious someone leaving the castle grounds carrying what looked to be a medicine bottle.
That's a thing.
He didn't get a good look at their face, but says they were nothing but skin and bone. The Fellowship thanks the man for the useful information. The woman begs the Fellowship for their autographs. She seems to greatly admire the Order.
I wish to sell them on whatever the hell we have instead of eBay.
With disciples of the Order here, she says, relief flooding her features. Upon asking, the woman says she was attacked by a monster outside of town.
I bopped him with my spoon and got away.
A strange creature, she says, nothing but bones, and it clutched a bottle of medicine as if its life depended on it.
Okay. Hell yeah, woman.
You arrive at the apothecary.
We dropped the woman on the floor.
After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down. Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, she beams. She turns to the Fellowship, her eyes widening in surprise. You three. It seems she's only now realized the Fellowship are disciples of the Ivory Order. The woman takes each of their hands in turn, thanking them for their service.
Stop, you're gonna rustle up my plastic!
The Ivory Order is famous for providing medical supplies throughout the realm, and indeed the wider world.
They provide medicine, they provide mercenaries. What don't they do?
Every smile the Order brings to someone's face makes Winifred proud to be a disciple.
Except they'll probably turn out to be evil later in the actual game. The cards moved. Okay. Ah. Hell yeah, average man. You can look forward to the backs of these cards in the retail version of the game. Wow, fuck you. Why is it bothering to tell me I've unlocked shit when it won't even let me read it? Yep. Oh boy. You can look real close at these cards.
Thanks to the information gleaned from the townsfolk, the Fellowship is all but certain of who has stolen the royal treasure. The first clue was the Queen's description of the treasure, a small bottle containing a certain liquid. Then there's the bony figure seen fleeing town, the skeletal monster clutching the bottle of medicine, and the monster that fled west. From all that information, the Fellowship distills the thief's true identity.
It was Papyrus! I haven't a clue.
Strikes Winifred. I know who our thief is. The monster made of bones, Hedwin interjects. The one that fled west. Berwin nods in agreement, as if to say, another sage pronouncement from the great and wise Hedwin. Winifred clears her throat, proclaims that the Fellowship shall head west, out of town, and walks off.
Doesn't give a fuck whether they follow or not. Ooh, song. The battle table. Oh, now we're gonna talk about the gems. Ah. Oh. I see. Winifred is the healer, Hedwyn is the offensive mage, and Berwyn is just barbarian weapon man. Nice. Level up! Ooh, new ability. Nice.
Don't hold back. The Fellowship moves westward, only to be unnerved by the sight of a human figure moving through the trees. The presence of large... I beg your pardon, but did you catch sight of a monster fleeing west? Winifred inquires. He gives her a puzzled look. There's nothing out there but the sea, he says. That and a cave full of monsters on the opposite shore. I suspect you might find your quarry there. The Fellowship exchange glances and nod as if to say, then that is where we shall go. Alas, they will need a boat to cross the sea.
Damn it.
The traveler hoists his packs, suggests the Fellowship speak to the fishermen on the western shore, and takes his leave.
Thanks, generic mail. Oh.
A bizarre rock appeared and seems primed to explode.
Bizarre rock. Is that bad? It's probably bad.
Bizarre rock transformed into a treasure rock.
Okay. All right. It resisted, but it didn't stop it from dying. Nice.
Let's not go there just yet. I haven't quite finished the story for that section, you see.
Wow.
The bizarre rock transformed into an aqua rock. The only way out of this fight is through it.
It was a Pokemon all along!
Don't hold back.
I won't. Oh, it's got 50 defense.
Fortune favors the bold.
Get fucked. Nice. Didn't mean to go that way. We're a little overpowered.
About the enemy.
Ooh.
fight.
He sounds so excited. Furball.
The Fellowship comes
Jesus
upon
Christ.
a ship. Close by, a fisherman of exquisite physique hauls a net out of the water, his muscles rippling. This is no time for lustful reverie. Winifred races to his side and asks that he give the Fellowship safe passage aboard the ship. That vessel is cursed, the fisherman mutters, trembling. Night after night, it leaves port without a soul aboard, headed I know not where. Come morning, it is once again anchored here.
Did you not maybe think that monsters were stealing it?
This, to the fisherman's mind, is the result of a curse. His head drops into his hands. With but a single dispeller, I am certain I could lift it and sail away. Alas, the Fellowship find themselves without any dispeller. They resolve to return to Nexton and find some.
Okay. Fast travel. Muscle Man. All right.
The Fellowship hears a young man arguing with the apothecary.
Oh.
Make it cheaper, he bellows. As the Fellowship approaches the door to intervene, the young man bursts out of the shop. He storms past Winifred, nearly crashing into her. Watch where you're going, she shouts after him. But he makes no move to apologize, instead squaring his shoulders and walking off.
I sense our next party member, maybe?
Man, grumbles the apothecary. Winifred vows to teach him proper manners should they ever meet again. How may I help you? The proprietress inquires. The apothecary catches sight of the Fellowship. Ah, the Ivory Order, to which I owe the prosperity of my humble shop, she says.
Yes, we're gods.
She gestures to the drawers filled with her wares. Pray, choose one of my concoctions and take it at no cost. It shall be a token of my thanks to the Order. The Fellowship insists they will pay as any other customer would, and sets about browsing her wares.
Dispeller.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks. Winifred hands the despairing fisherman a dispeller and asks again for safe passage to the cave beyond the sea. The fisherman snatches up the concoction, so delighted.
Hell yeah, I always wanted this card.
The Fellowship politely ignores this fact. He opens the bottle and proceeds to douse the ship. Are you ready to set sail for the cave? The fisher. All right then. Just let me know when
least
you're
level
ready,
7.
he says cheerily.
For 7 and 8, we'll be fine.
Let's shove off then. He beckons you.
You shove off!
The Fellowship arrives at the mouth of a dank cave, its damp, rocky expanse threatening to swallow them. Monsters could come pouring out at any moment. The fisherman has anchored the ship in the cove. Come back here when you're ready to return to the mainland, he says.
Oh. Got him. Oh.
Let's do this. The door is shut tight. You spy a keyhole on it, suggesting the existence of a corresponding key.
The skeleton.
The door before you is shut quite tightly. It appears to have a keyhole. The simple key may be of use here. The Fellowship slides the simple key into the keyhole and turns it. The lock opens with a thunk. An iron door towers before you. It has rather conspicuous handles.
I don't like how conspicuous those handles are. Ooh.
Berwin pulls on the massive handles with all his might. It moves not an inch. Berwin gives the door a roundhouse kick out of pure frustration.
Oh.
As his foot connects, the door trundles to the side. So it was one of those sliding contraptions.
Damn those sliding contraptions. Oh, I wanted the car to just go flying.
Something leaps out at the Fellowship from the darkness. Winifred deftly parries the attack with her staff. Edwin looks fondly at Winifred, only to have his reverie interrupted by Berwin's cry of, "It's coming back." Fellowship approaches the chest,
Boss?
only for a voice deep as an earthquake to echo through the cavern. You shall not have it, a voice growls. The Fellowship warily eyes their surroundings as several somethings leap out of the shadows.
I hate several somethings. Boss fight? I guess. Miss! I didn't know missing was even a mechanic.
Excellent.
Well, I wanted a challenge. Oh shit. Nice. Freeze! Nice.
That was lucky.
It's regenning? Get fucked.
Winifred neatly steps through the fiend's remains and opens the chest. Inside is what appears for all the world to be an ordinary medicine bottle. At last, the royal treasure is in safe hands once more, Hedwin sighs. Winifred and Berwin nod in agreement.
I did it.
Treasure in hand, the Fellowship exit the cave, exultant. In time, the Fellowship find themselves before the Queen once more. They offer her the retrieved treasure.
But before I see what happens next, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. Hooray! And I'm back.
As reward for the arduous task of returning our prized possession, I bid you name anything you desire, she proclaims. She is positively beaming and seems prepared to shower the fellowship with riches, whether they demand them or not.
How about a free copy of this game?
But at that moment, a massive roar, the likes of which had never been heard before,
Jesus Christ!
the entire castle.
Fuck was that?
As the roar recedes, one of the royal guard, pale as a sheet, bursts into the royal hall.
I mean, his armor is just like that. It's very pale. They're all white. You can't see their faces. So yes, very pale.
He struggles to gather his breath. Just now, over the castle, a dragon, he pants to Queen Nilla.
You're really selling the voice acting. He sounds very exhausted.
A dragon. So the great evil has returned. Queen Nilla turns her gaze to the sky, dumbfounded. So the monster troubles are connected, Edwin says so under his breath, so the queen does not hear. A profound silence settles over the royal hall.
I can't hear you over the music.
Tall, unflinching, as though they know what must be done in the face of such a crisis. What will become of the land now that the dragon has returned?
I don't know.
I'm afraid that will have
Oh.
to wait. We're all out of time for this portion of the adventure. Don't you worry. We'll continue the tale another time. I look forward to our next session.
Sorry, I only had an hour. I have to go pick up my kid from soccer practice.
Until then, I bid you good day. Farewell, friend.
Can you help me clean up all of these cards? Like an obscenely over-excessive amount of cards. Cards for things that I could have just told you. No, I'm good. I've already pre-ordered the game. So, yeah, I guess that's Voice of Cards. I mean, I get the gimmick. It just seems kind of bare bones once you get past the everything is cards idea. But, it is Yoko Taro, and Yoko Taro's supposedly a genius, so I'm gonna go into the full game and have faith that it'll get better than what I've seen, because the demo doesn't give me a lot of hope. I've played my share of RPGs, and this kind of bare bones traditional storyline doesn't really excite me as much as most of the RPGs I play. But again, it's Yoko Taro, so I'll give it a shot. I might do more of it on stream. If you want to see me play the full game on stream, let me know in the comments. And that'll do it for today. But before we go, we gotta raid somebody, so let's see who is around. From my stream team, Bing Gaming is playing Apex Legends, so let's send you over there. Alright, thanks everybody, goodbye!